Well, tonight, smokers are in the gun. Cigarettes nearly $30 a packet. How do you feel about that?
With the new health and safety laws, work drinks could be a thing of the past.
And also, we're talking about the budget, highs and lows.
Put that thing out, that is disgusting. You'll give us an R rating.
I'm Wallace Chapman.
I'm Hayley Holt.
Welcome to Backbencher's Pub Politics as it happens. Let's rock and roll. Great to be here. Thank you so much for coming. Great crowd tonight. Thank you very much for being part of the Backbencher's show on a pretty cold Wellington night. And by the way, that cigarette that I puffed, that was my first puff in 26 years. My first puff. 26 years. Never again. I feel very lightheaded. It's like, yeah, exactly. I feel like... But look, it's great to be here. Very lightheaded, so I'll let the whole panel do the work. What a gutsy panel tonight. A big round of applause for Labour MP, Jacinda Ardern. Good to have you on, Jacinda.
Nice to be here.
Were you ever a smoker?
No. I have had the odd one in my time, but I regretted all of them.
Yeah, makes you feel really, yeah. Hey, okay, quick question. Here we go. 3 questions, all right. Okay. What would the first dance song be to a Labour Green marriage?
We Are the Champions by Queen.
Ah, all right. Nice choice, nice choice. Question 2. Should we restart US Navy visits to New Zealand waters?
There's no nuclear weapons.
All right, okay. Okay, this is, my name is Percival, 81 years old. I'm a New Zealand First member. Would you be interested in a threesome? I think that's referring to the alliance.
Right. Is Percival real?
Yeah, it's a real. We get fan mail. We get fan mail.
Are there people called Percival who are 18 in your party?
18.
Are there 18?
81.
Yeah. Oh, 81.
81.
That makes more sense.
That's not a no. That wasn't a no, was it?
That wasn't a no. No, that's right. I think they're referring to the marriage, aren't they? Anyway, let's move on to the National MP. A big round of applause for Barbara Kuraga. Good to have you on, Barbara.
Thank you.
Taranaki hardcore, hard
Absolutely.
out. Dairy Woman of the Year.
That's right.
2012.
2012, that's it.
Done the
You've got
research.
it. Yep, absolutely.
All right,
You've
here
got it.
Anyway, your questions. A Labour Greens marriage, what would the first dance song be?
Oh, it'd have to be Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz.
She got it. Yes, indeed.
And
Can you hum that a little bit?
and what we could do is at the end in 2017 it could turn into Please Release Me, Let Me Go.
All right. Question 2.
We are never going on a road trip, Barbara.
Question 2. Can you hum it?
Making Your Mind Up.
Stop. That's enough. That is enough. All right. Now, the real question 2. All right. What person would you put on a New Zealand banknote?
What person would I put on a New Zealand banknote? I think it would be, well, we've already got Edmund Hillary. Who else would we put? I would actually put Sir David Fagan, champion shearer from the King Country. He's outdone himself and he's recently become a Sir, and we're very proud of him up in the King Country, and I think he deserves to be on a banknote.
David, Sir, yep.
With a shirt?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
Sir David Fagan. And finally, should we restart US Navy visits to New Zealand waters?
Yes, we should, absolutely.
Why?
Because they're allies of ours and we need to be working with them.
With nuclear stuff as well?
No, I don't think we'll go there.
Okay. Hey, and also a big round of applause for New Zealand First MP, Darroch Ball. Mr. Darroch Ball. Bought the entourage?
Yes.
Bought the team?
No, they follow me everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you wear your sort of policies on your little wee...
That's right, that's a super gold card there. That's to ensure that everyone's aware that the government's trying to take it away by capping the funding.
All right.
I bet you didn't know that. Did you know that?
Well, maybe we can talk about that another time, New Zealand First time. Okay, question 1 from a fan. Who are you? that's not fair. We know. I mean,
Okay,
or,
good,
bit
yeah.
of background. I mean, you're from the military.
Yes, I was 7 years in the military, and I spent some time in the community teaching youth as well, working with youth in the community. And I ended up a secondary school teacher, teaching senior biology and chemistry before I came into Parliament.
It's great to have you. And one of the great things that I love about the show is that getting to know the faces of the MPs that you might not see so much on the 6 o'clock news. Question 2: what would the first dance song be to a Labour Greens marriage?
I've had a bit of time to think about this. Run for the Hills by Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Now, I've got to be honest, I had never heard it before, but the title seems quite apt. So.
Run to the hills. Any Iron Maiden fans in the audience? Yeah. All right. And finally, Darroch, should we restart US Navy visits to New Zealand waters?
Yeah, as long as there's no nuclear power or munitions on board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to have you on the show. Good to have you on. Hey, round of applause for Hayley Holt. Always good to see you, Hayley. And I've got to say, Hayley, your other show, Crowd Goes Wild, 10 years today, is that right?
I know, can you believe it? They still allow us on air. It's amazing.
Pretty cool, pretty
Yeah.
cool. What a milestone. Hey, now, I put this out on Facebook and Twitter. I got a huge response about the first dance songs to Labour Green Alliance. A big response, and keep them coming because you'll get a bit of a prize at the end of the show at Backbenchers TV. What do we got?
I've got a few here. These are not my own opinion. Lean on Me, which is quite a good one, isn't it?
That's a good one. Suicide is Painless, the MASH song.
Patience by Guns N' Roses.
We got Don't Pass Me By the Beatles.
I actually thought that I came up with my own one. It Takes Two, baby.
It Takes Two. And Love Will Tear Us Apart, New Order. So keep them coming at Backbenchers TV.
You guaranteed that none of those songs made it into this week's top 5.
Very good.
Budget McBudget Face, the Broccoli Budget, the Get Stuffed Budget, and the Milli Vanilli Budget were all highly commended entries in 2016's next top budget naming contest. But Andrew Little won with this. He didn't take the cake though. That award was given to German politician Sarah Wagenknecht, who literally took the cake to the face. She must have been really hungry. But not as hungry as Donald Trump, who savoured his nomination with a McDonald's meal and a Diet Coke to the delight of the internet. Stuffed with contradictions, he was so full of crap, he had to pull out of his debate with Bernie Sanders.
That must be Coach.
Cricketer Kane Williamson and his mates need to pull out of any future acting gigs based on this dismal effort.
Don't you want to win the match?
Dude, we have less than 12 hours.
And less than 12 hours to get your dignity back. Speaking of dignity, I wonder if Little and Grant Robertson discussed cricket while they sat down like real Kiwi blokes and had an after-work drink.
Thousands of people can't afford to buy their own home. Thousands more can't afford to rent, being let down by Housing New Zealand. And there's nothing meaningful in the budget at all.
No, I mean, there's absolutely nothing to turn around the declining rate of home ownership.
Nope, just budget face. No wonder no one else showed up. At least next week, they can invite the Greens to the party. They know where to get the good stuff.
There you go, a couple of...